I'm doing it. 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 Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I finally got the courage to do it. Guys, I made a YouTube back when I was like 13. I remember I had a hair straightening video for black girls. Wow, the come up. So let's just get right into it. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Ryan. I was born in California and I currently reside in New York City. For the people who do know me, you probably know me from America's Next Top Model, Cycle 24. So, America's Next Top Model, my experience. It was amazing. Literally, everybody is just, well, I really, honestly, truly met some amazing people from that house. Like Cora, Sandra, Kyla, like I love them. Those are my girls. Like I'm so happy. If I didn't get anything from the experience, I met some amazing, cool people. But I did get stuff out of this experience, and let's talk about that. A lot of you guys know that I did get eliminated.
I want to give some love to Ryan, who was sent home last week on America's Next Top Model. She had a weave to the floor, very Nicki Minaj. Now that girl is so beautiful, and she's not just a pretty girl. I mean, that's a dime a dozen, right? You see that on Instagram every damn swipe up in our feeds. But she is talented, and we didn't get to explore it enough on Top Model, but she's a fashion designer, and some of her stuff that she wore on the show is actually her own creation. So I really do see Ryan as the type of model that's not just going to be like working runways, but that models and other girls, and possibly you one day, will be either working her stuff on a runway or in your office or going to a party or just walking down the street, because Ryan's very talented. So this is Tai Tai sending you love, Ryan.
If you're here, you know, because it's still airing right now. So I got eliminated last week, or last Tuesday. And I think the sole reason why I got eliminated is because I just honestly just didn't believe in myself. And that's what I want you guys to just, if you're dealing with this right now, just listen to what I'm saying, because just stop. If you're not believing in yourself right now, you're not going to go far. That's all you need to go far, is believing in yourself, because no one else is going to believe in you like you believe in you. Okay? And let me just tell you, the show's over, and I believe in myself 10,000 times more than I did. And I just needed a wake-up call, and that's what Tyra did. She said, I'm going to send you home, get yourself together, and we'll meet again. Well, she didn't say all that, but Tyra, I'm going to see you again. It's okay, it's okay. I lost my dad when I was 13 years old, and that was a hard time for me. When I tell you that that man was my best friend, I didn't live with him, and I did go visit him like every other week, but like, that was just like, we all have like that one parent that we have a super deep connection with because we feel like we're friends, you know? My mom, it's deepest connection in the world. I love her so entire much, but she's my mom. Like, she's the one who had to adopt that strict role, you know? And I applaud her so much for that, because if I didn't have that, I wouldn't be where I am today. But my dad was just like my buddy. He was like my friend. I could kick it. We joked around. We used to just play pranks on each other. Like, that was my homie. So then when I lost him, it was just super hard for me, because I just didn't know what death was, especially someone that close to me. I just didn't know how to take it. I kind of shut off. I started to act out. I used to get really bad attitudes, and I feel so bad because my mom had to be the person to take up that double parenting. She had to be my dad and my mom. So she had to deal with all of this, like all of it. And I was giving her a hard time, and I feel so bad. I love you, mommy. But yes, mom, I love you. But yeah, losing my dad made me act out. I used to have like mood swings. I was super depressed, and I think I kind of just didn't know how to handle all of it, especially being 13 and losing my father, like someone who you wanted to walk down the aisle with you, someone who you imagine going to all your big events and going through all your milestones with you, telling him everything. He was just gone. He was there, then he was gone. So I just really didn't know how to handle it. So after that, I kind of started to go out less. I started to kind of push my friends away. I pushed my mom away. I pushed everyone in my family away. I started to eat a lot. And then next thing you know, it was just out of control, and it went from me being a normal size kid to overweight. my doctors even telling me I was overweight. And then I guess I just didn't handle any of the situations right. I should have worked out. I should have stopped eating, but I didn't. I would just complain and eat again. And that's just something that completely ruined my whole childhood mentally, because I was super hard on myself during that time, but I was also causing my own downfall, if that makes sense. Long story short, I grew up like adopting this mentality that I wasn't good enough, that my weight was just holding me back, and I just wasn't doing anything to stop it. I kept eating. Like, you guys, listen, if there's something holding you back and you know what it is, do not keep putting all of your energy toward it, because you're not going to change. Nothing's going to change. If you see a pebble and you trip and you don't pick it up, you're probably going to trip again. If that's like your normal route home and that pebble stays in that spot, you're going to trip. Was that deep? I feel like that was deep. So I moved to New York City when I was 18 for college. Now is year 4. And I guess throughout those years, I met some amazing people, lifelong friends, people that, my mom was right. She told me that your real friends are going to be the people you meet in college. Because I used to be like, high school, nah, these are my real friends. These are people who are going to be with me till I die. Till I die, Mom. Like, dang, stop talking about them like that. Man. But college, freshman year, I met my best friends. Like, in New York City, you walk everywhere. So I was just walking everywhere. The weight was coming off. I had that like busy school schedule, so like my like eating habits was fluctuating, but I was kind of adopting that healthier lifestyle into my regimen, because I just didn't want to, you know, continue that lifestyle I was living before. But the only thing that didn't leave was my mentality. My weight was gone, but my mentality stuck, and that's the ultimate thing that caused my downfall in America's Next Top Model. Because if you hold on to something from the past, it's literally going to just eat you alive. You're just going to keep thinking that's who you are. You're going to keep thinking that you're still that same person when you have completely changed. You've grown. People see your change. People see your growth, except yourself. So I did it to myself. I did it to myself. One thing I do feel like was left out was my personality. I feel like I kind of faded in the scenes a little bit, but that is not true, y'all. I have like the biggest personality in the world. I'm crazy. I'm a weirdo, like, and I love it. I embrace all of me. Like, I embrace everything. Like, I'll make noises with my friend. Like, we'll see somebody that's cute, and like she'll look at me and I'll look at her and I'll be like, and she'll be like, and like people are like, what are y'all doing? But I'm like, it's just like our little thing, like, chill. I just feel like, so YouTube is going to be my platform where I feel like you guys can really get to know me. You can see my personality that you didn't get to see in the house. And that's ultimately what I want. Like, I don't want anything out of this channel but people to honestly, truly see who I really am. Tonight, guess what I'm doing? I'm going to go meet with Cora. Okay, so I just had dinner with Cora, and guess who I brought? I brought a snack home. A snack. We almost broke the bed.
We just like to fix ourselves up for you guys, so you guys think we're pretty. Me and just, okay, don't you say I brought Cora hair. Fuck, I knew this lipstick was gonna do that. No, I don't even want to wear it. Okay, sorry YouTube. Let me put on some clear lip gloss for the girls.
So I brought Cora here today because we are going to be answering some questions for you guys, because you guys are just blowing up our DMs.
I only got like one person.
She got like 2. Hold on, I just gotta read it. Don't mention them. I'll be doing a giveaway once I reach 1,000 subscribers.
The giveaway is a date with Cora.
That's second place prize. What's first place? A date with me.
Yeah.
We could go adventures, and we could go build forts and eat and go shopping. Doesn't that sound amazing? You're not even asking me anything, sis. Okay, what inspired me to design? So I have a grandma who has been Why are you looking at me?
Well, this isn't for me, so I'm listening too. What are you talking about?
Grandma has been working for Mattel, Barbie's company, since I was like 12 years old, so I always grew up in her presence. And was so inspired by the way she made every single one of my Barbie's clothes. I would get a new Barbie that she brought home from work that the kids didn't have before, and I would just be amazed by what she was wearing, and my grandma made that. So that turned me into the little young fashion designer that I was, and she bought me my first sewing machine, and she also bought me my first mannequin. Then I got into Parsons, my dream school, and now I'm here. How did you lose so much weight and work on your confidence during the process? I mentioned that earlier. I lost all the weight by coming to New York City and walking.
Apparently, I can't look at her.
You do. When I moved to New York City, I kind of adopted that New York City lifestyle. I was walking everywhere. That's basically what you do in New York City. You either ride the train or walk. So I was just walking everywhere because I was scared of the train and I just did not want to get kidnapped. So for the first 2 years of my life in New York City, I just walked everywhere. Yeah, it kind of came off naturally.
Okay, a question. Someone said, what advice would we give for many girls out there who don't think they can make it as a model? That's so hard. What advice would you give to girls who don't think they can make it as a model?
Advice I would give to someone who doesn't think they can make it as a model?
Yeah, I would say
then don't be a model.
Yeah, like if you really don't think you can do it, then you probably shouldn't. Because first of all, this industry is so tough, and they don't have space for people who don't have the confidence to do it or who already are doubting themselves. Yeah. So if you want to be a model, then really commit to it 100%. And if you're gonna be like, basically shitting on yourself every day, then it's probably not the industry for you. But if you do think you can do it, then I think you should do it, and don't listen to what other people say.
If you want to do it, do it. If you don't feel like you should do it, it's not for you. If you feel like this is what you want to do, it's for you. Try it. If you don't like it, it's not for you. Easy peasy. Lemon
squeezy.
Ooh.
How has your self-accepting journey been? Okay, I guess this goes along with my other confidence questions. Sorry if it was a lot, and thank you in advance. Oh, now I feel like you have to.
So going into top model against other contestants that were also in the running to being top model was kind of like an eye-opener for me, because I already knew I was pretty. I had the confidence, but just being in a hectic competition, hearing feedback that you might not want to hear, it kind of like puts a toll on you and like dampers your spirit a little bit, because it's kind of like, damn, like I thought I was a shit, and then I have somebody telling me that your picture was trash, so it's like, damn, am I not the shit, you know? So it's kind of like, it was a work in progress, and I think that's my ultimate downfall in the competition. I kind of just stopped believing in myself. But, I mean, it's been 6 months since the show has aired, and I have gained so much confidence. Look, I started a mother freaking YouTube! If that's not confidence, then I don't know what it is.
Okay, they want to know how
that's not, you know, you don't agree? Huh? Say you agree.
I agree.
Okay, cool.
They want to know how were our experiences on ANTM.
You go first.
I would say it was really difficult. One, because I'm like a very introverted person, so I can't be around a lot of people at one time because it really just sucks the energy out of me.
Who don't understand you.
Not even, okay, yeah, don't understand you, but before you can see if someone understands you, you don't even know the girls. You know what I mean? We literally meet them the day of that we're moving into a house with them. So I think that's very difficult. And then you're living with them for, how many weeks was it?
Like 2 months.
So. 2 months we're living with these girls, and we're all we saw. Like, we didn't have no phone. We didn't have a TV. We didn't have a radio. We didn't have a computer. We literally, all we got to do was talk to each other. So, yeah, you get close with certain girls, and it's real connection. It's real friendships, but also the one that you don't really connect with, is you're stuck with.
My experience was
trash.
So, my experience was a little bit similar to that. I am a very introverted person. I am the type of person who, I'm so fun to be around. I'm weird. I'm quirky. People love me. But if you don't know me, you get a completely different person. I think that's the type of person that was translated in film and on TV. That's the person that you saw, because, I mean, I can't be buddy-buddy with the camera dudes. I can't be like, hey, what's up? But, like, I can't do everything that Ryan would do, like, with a camera in front of me. So, and on top of that, I was worried about, like, what everybody was saying. People talk, and a lot of the girls in the house aren't very nice. Some people would talk about you behind your back, and you would hear that through the grapevine from a producer. So it's just like, you just have to watch your surroundings 24/7 and what you said, because anything can be twisted. So that's what I did. I watched what I said and I watched what I did, and I'm glad because I don't have nothing crazy coming across on TV like some other girls. It was shade.
Shade, guys. Okay. How do you deal with not caring about people's negative opinions? That's hard.
You just don't. That could be anybody. That could be a grown 40-year-old man that you don't know hiding behind a screen trying to just tear you down just for the sake of it. So don't care about what people say, because people are going to be talking about you all your life. And especially in a cutthroat industry, that's going to come from the people who you look up to. People who you look up to, people who are going to be casting people, are going to tell you some of the worst news, some of the worst things about your features that you probably don't like, and you just have to deal with it. You have to accept your flaws, and once you accept your flaws, they cannot be turned against you because you accept them already. If I can't fit in your dress, then make a new one.
Okay. How do you gain the confidence to tell someone you like them?
Ooh. I'm the type of person where I don't really tell them.
Me and her completely
She will
opposite.
DM them that she loves them.
I would tell anyone, if I like you, I'm just going to tell you, because the thing is I have nothing to lose. Like, the worst you can do is say you don't like me, which is probably not going to happen, but if it does happen, then okay, I'm going to continue my life. Because 9 times out of 10, if I'm trying to tell you that I like you, I probably don't know you as of yet. So if you don't like me, then we're just going to go back to how it is already. I already don't know you, already don't know me. So you have nothing to lose. Always tell them you like them, you know?
My thing is, I like to know that the person will like me back for me to tell them I like them. I don't really date around to begin with. So, like, if I'm putting all my energy into you, I will give up if I know that energy is not reciprocated, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, if I'm putting all my energy towards someone and I feel like that's coming back in, like, the way that I feel like it should be in the atmosphere between us both, like, the connection is strong, then I will go ahead and tell you I love you if you don't tell me. Because I know that somewhere deep down, like, you either feel the same thing or it's going to develop sooner or later. So I will tell you I like you or I love you before you tell me. And it has happened. And I'm in the best relationship of my life. Man up, ladies.
No, seriously. Okay, so favorite food. What's your favorite food?
Tacos.
Mine's is steak and french fries. Other hobbies.
I love to paint. I can literally buy a canvas and just sit and paint all day. Love paint.
A hobby of mine is writing. I love to write. I love to just sit in my room. I have so many
writing classes. You want to take some from me?
I don't mean like school.
Okay.
Like, I'll just write, like, and write. If it's on my phone, I'll type all the time. That's, like, it sounds like it's not a hobby, but it is, because so many things are on my mind, so I get it out by writing it down.
My boyfriend does that.
Really?
He has, like, notes and notes and notes
no,
and
literally,
notes of, like,
I have
just
books.
his brain. And
yeah.
I just, like, can you read me something? Like, please?
But see, I'm too, like, private to read that. Like,
well,
I'll only sometimes
that's the love
I'll
of my
send
life,
it.
so obviously you can tell me. What you hiding?
What is your best memory? That's so hard.
Dang.
Wow.
I have so many.
Yeah, I have really good ones.
I think one of my favorite memories was a time where I was chewing a piece of bacon. So I have this thing, like, where, like, I don't like to have, like, the last bite of food before, like, the person who I'm sitting next to. So, like, me and my dad were just sitting in the bedroom one time, and we both had pieces of bacon. So I just didn't think he was, like, paying attention. So I remember I was just staring him down, like, looking at him eat his bacon. I was just like, I'm about to have the last piece. So, like, I don't know, I was
Really?
weird. Yeah. So he was eating his bacon, and then he took his last bite. I was like, ha ha ha. And like, I took a piece out, and I was just like, I got my last piece of bacon, daddy. And then he's like, then I was like chewing it, and he was just like, like, yeah, you won. And then once I finished and I swallowed, he stuck out his tongue, and he had a little tiny bit of bacon on, on his tongue.
Yeah.
He was like, and I was like, oh! Yeah. That was like a really cool memory. I love that.
Nobody wants to hear my memory after you said that. So let's just
I'm
move
pretty
on
sure
to the next question. Okay, what foundation do you guys use? I use MAC, and I also use Laura Mercier. And I don't have mine to show. You use MAC too?
MAC and MAC highlighter. It's my fave. It's called Oh Darling. It's amazing. You see that? Oh Darling.
See mine, guys? It's called Vaseline.
Sweat.
If you could travel anywhere, where would it be? Greece. And where else? I want to say somewhere tropical.
I want to go to Greece so bad. You just
No,
said
same.
mine.
Like,
Greece,
I literally
'cause
go to Greece.
Greece.
Who doesn't want to go
Let's
to
take a
Greece?
trip to Greece.
Let's
do it. No, that would be like a girls trip. Like, we should all do it. Like, let's tell Sandra and come.
I'm down.
That would be amazing.
I want to go.
Okay, we're doing it.
What is your favorite clothing brand?
My favorite clothing brand.
The store that I shop in the most is Zara. But I don't know if I have a brand that I just love so much that I really shop at.
See, I'm different. I like boutiques. I like little tiny like boutiques in LA or New York City. Mostly LA, because when I go there, I get like all my clothes to bring back to New York City. But there's like a lot of little boutiques, like Sorella Boutique in LA, Hollywood area. Fashion Trend in Lakewood. Those are my favorite. Go there. Trust me, I'm not going to steer you wrong.
Do you believe pepperoni or pineapple goes on pizza? Always pineapple. Pineapple and cheese is like life to me.
No, she did not just say that. Ew!
This is your mom. How has your mom encouraged your modeling career? Also, do you look anything like her?
Hi, Mommy. You have always pushed me to do America's Next Top Model since I was a kid. You told me when I was watching TV that that's going to be you one day. And I said, and you said,
What is your height? I'm 5'10".
I'm 5'11".
Skincare routine, the only thing I would say is water.
My
and shea
skincare
butter.
routine is horrible. Like, I wake up, take a shower, splash some water on my face and some soap. I'll be back.
Wow, she's gone, ladies and gentlemen.
This saved my life. I don't do it all the time because it's very harsh on your skin, but you're supposed to do it like once every 3 weeks, and it's amazing. Aztec mask. Oh, let me say that again. Indian healing clay. Aztec secret. It's amazing.
I think I answered them all.
That's all of the questions for now.
Ask more questions so that she can answer them on her next TV show, and she may bring me along. Who knows?
I know violence is never the answer, but... Oh, that one girl. 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 Oh, that one girl.
You can't do that anymore.
Oh, that one girl.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, guys.